Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Equation. In this video, we are going to discuss similarity in a right angle triangle. Second point is theorem of geometric mean, and the third point is Pythagoras theorem. So let's start. Now this is the first point, which is similarity in a right angle triangle. So what is that similarity in a right angle triangle? Look at this. In a right angle triangle, if altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles formed are similar to the original triangle and to each other. Okay, so this is the similarity in a right angle triangle. So let's prove this theorem. First of all, we will draw that figure. Look at here. In a right angle triangle, that means first of all we have to draw the right angle triangle. Okay, suppose this is right angle triangle ABC. Okay, and if we draw that altitude from this vertex B to the hypotenuse, so that altitude will be like this. Here it is. Suppose here is a point D, and mind well, this is segment BD is the perpendicular to the hypotenuse. Okay, now this is the altitude. Now because of this altitude, because of this perpendicular segment, this original triangle ABC is divided in two right angle triangle. Look at this. The first one triangle is ADB and second triangle is BDC. Okay. So that theorem is in a right angle triangle, if an altitude is drawn like this, okay, to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles formed are these two triangles, first and second, are similar to the original triangle. That means this triangle ADB similar triangle ABC, and this BDC is similar triangle ABC also. So we have to prove this one. So let's write down whatever is there in a figure as a given. So we can write here given. Now what is there in a given? In a triangle ABC, in a triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Okay, now this is the 90 degree, and segment, which segment? BD, perpendicular segment AC, perpendicular to the AC. Now this BD is perpendicular to the AC. Now this much is there in a figure, so we can write whatever is there in a figure, write down as a given. So what we have to prove here, if such a type of the altitude is there, then these two triangles are similar to the original triangle. That means to prove here, we have to prove that triangle ABC similar triangle ADB similar triangle BDC. Look at this. This is what we have to prove here. That means each triangle, these three triangles are similar to each other. That means ABC similar ADB, this ABC similar BDC, not only these two, but these two triangles also. ADB similar triangle BDC. Okay, so let's prove this one. So in a proof, okay, we will take a pair of triangles. So first pair is in a triangle ABC and triangle. Look at that first triangle here, ADB, in a triangle ADB. So let's prove that these two triangles are similar. Okay, so therefore angle ABC congruent angle ADB, okay, and both are 90 degrees. So we will write that reason 90 degree each. Look at this, ABC 90 degree, and this BD is perpendicular here. That means this angle ADB is also 90 degree. Okay, and mind well, in these two triangle, look at the first angle here. This angle A is the common. You can write here angle A congruent angle A, and which is a common angle. Okay, mind well, you can use the another name of this angle A like this way. Angle, suppose for this ADB, angle BAD, that means angle A, and angle CAB, that means again angle A. Okay, that is choice is yours. In one-to-one correspondence between the vertices of a two triangle, if any two angles of a first triangle are congruent with the corresponding angle of a second triangle, then those triangles are similar by angle test. That means we can write here now, therefore triangle ABC similar triangle ADB. Okay, look at this. And by which test? By angle test. Done. Now this is equation number 1, suppose. Okay, this is equation number 1. Now similarly we are going to take one more pair of a triangle. Now which triangle is there? Angle ABC, triangle ABC again. So we will take that in a triangle ABC and triangle BDC. Look at this triangle BDC. BDC. So let's show these two triangles are also similar by like this way. Okay, by angle test. Again, angle ABC congruent angle BDC. And why this is so? Again, 90 degree each. Look at this, 90 degree. BDC 90 degree. ABC again 90 degree. Okay. And angle C congruent angle C, common angle. Okay, we got here the two angles now. Now in one-to-one correspondence between the vertices of a two triangle, any two angles of a first triangle are congruent with the corresponding angles of a second triangle, then those triangles are similar by angle test. Therefore triangle ABC similar triangle BDC. Okay, equation number 2, and that reason is same by angle test. Okay, done. So look at the equation number 1 and 2 now. Angle ABC is similar triangle ADB, and same triangle ABC similar triangle BDC. So that means this angle ADB and BDC both are also similar. Okay, so we can write here directly, therefore triangle ABC similar triangle, which one? ADB. Okay, and similar triangle BDC, and just write down the reason there, and that reason is what? From equation first and second. Okay, look at that, from equation first and second. Now this is known as transitivity also. Now look at the equation number first and second. If we look at that equation number first, ABC is similar with the ADB. Okay, and that same ABC is similar with the BDC also. Look at this. This ADB is similar with the ABC, and same ABC is similar with the BDC. That means ADB and BDC both are also similar. That means these three triangles are similar to each other. Okay, and this is known as transitivity. This property is what? Transitivity of triangle. So in this way easily we can prove that similarity in a right angle triangle. Okay, if we draw this altitude, then these two triangles are similar to the original triangle and they are also similar to each other also. How simple is this? Okay, so let's move toward the next point, that is theorem of geometric mean. Now this is the second point we are going to discuss here, and that point is theorem of geometric mean. So what is that theorem of geometric mean? Now statement of that theorem is in a right angle triangle. Okay, so that means we have to draw any right angle triangle. Okay, the perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse from the opposite vertex, that means opposite vertex of the hypotenuse, okay, is geometric mean of the segment into which the hypotenuse is divided. Okay, so let's draw that figure over here just like the last one. Okay, now this is a right angle triangle ABC. Okay, and we will draw that perpendicular from this opposite vertex of the hypotenuse. So this is a perpendicular and this angle B is also 90 degree. Okay, and suppose this is the point D. Now this is the same figure which we use in a that property, that is similarity in a right angle triangle. Now same figure is here. What is that theorem of geometric mean? Okay, last year in algebra we already discussed geometric mean in that chapter, ratios and proportion. So what is that? If A, B and C, A, B and C are in continuous proportion, means what? That means continuous proportion, that means A upon B is equal to B upon C. Now this is called as continuous proportion. By making cross multiplication, this B into B, that will be a B square is equal to AC. Okay, look at this, and this is called as geometric mean. This B is the geometric mean of these two, A and C, and same property we have to use here now. But in case of this figure, now who is the geometric mean? The segment which is perpendicular to the hypotenuse. Now who is perpendicular to the hypotenuse? Now this segment BD is the perpendicular to the hypotenuse, and this BD is the geometric mean. Geometric mean that means like this way, B square will be there. Okay, now that means we have to take this BD square, of which this is the geometric mean of the segment into which hypotenuse is divided. Now look at this. Because of this BD, hypotenuse gets divided in two segments, AD and DC. That means we have to prove that BD square is equal to AD into DC. And this is very easy to prove this one. As we discuss in a similarity in a right angle triangle, if we draw here the perpendicular from the right angle to the hypotenuse, then these two triangles are similar. Need not to prove that again. So we can directly take that here in figure. So what is that in a figure? Triangle ADB. Look at that triangle ADB, similar triangle BDC. Triangle ADB, similar triangle BDC, and just write down the reason. Similarity in a right angle triangle. Similarity in a right angle triangle. Okay, we know that if this is a perpendicular, then these two triangles are also similar, not only to each other, but these two triangles are also similar with the original triangle. Now this is the similarity. Okay, now as we discuss in a similarity chapter, if two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides in a proportion. Okay, so which are the corresponding sides? Look at this, AD upon BD, AD upon BD is equal to DB. DB, that means again BD is equal upon DC is equal to AB now. Okay, AB upon BC. If two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides in a proportion. And that reason is what? If you can remember, CSST, corresponding sides of similar triangle. So look at the first two ratios here. AD upon BD is equal to BD upon DC. So I will write here. Okay. So we will keep this as it is for our reference. We have to prove that BD square is equal to AD into DC, and why this is so we already explained in this ratio. Okay. So let's take these two ratios over there. So AD upon BD is equal to BD upon DC. So by making cross multiplication, that will be BD square is equal to AD into DC. Okay. Now this is proved here. What is that? Perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex to the hypotenuse. Okay, is the geometric mean of the segment into which hypotenuse is divided. That means this BD is the geometric mean of AD and DC. Whenever such a type of the figure is there, you have to use that geometric mean. That means BD square is equal to AD and DC. How simple is this? Okay, so let's move toward the next point, that is Pythagoras theorem. So let's discuss Pythagoras theorem. Now what is the statement of Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides. Now this is the statement of the Pythagoras theorem. That means we have to prove the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides, that means sides which are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So for that purpose we have to draw the right angle triangle first of all. So let's draw that right angle triangle here. Okay. So in this way we can draw that right angle triangle here. Triangle ABC, this is a right angle triangle in which angle B is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now this angle B is equal to how much? 90 degree. So whatever is there in a figure we will write as a given. So given is what? Given is in a triangle ABC. Look at this. In a triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Okay, this much is given. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. That means this triangle is a right angle triangle. Okay, and we have to prove here that square of the hypotenuse. Now who is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse, that means side opposite to this right angle, and AC is the hypotenuse. That means AC square is equal to sum of the squares of remaining two sides. That means AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay. Now this is what we have to prove here. Now to prove this we have to make some constructions in this figure. So that construction. So what is that construction? We will draw perpendicular from this vertex B or angle B to the hypotenuse like this. Suppose here is a D and this is a perpendicular to the hypotenuse AC. Okay, in a point D. And we know this figure, we already used this figure in a similarity of a right angle triangle. Okay, so we will write that here, draw segment BD perpendicular segment AC such that how that A dash D dash C. What is that? These 3 points will be collinear. Okay. So proof. Now in a proof, again we will take that triangle ABC. So in a triangle ABC, what is there in a triangle ABC? Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree, and this is already given. Okay, look at this. Angle B is equal to 90 degree, and if it is a 90 degree and what? Look at that segment BD, perpendicular segment AC, and this is from construction. Okay. Now this BD is perpendicular to AC. Look at this. Now if this BD is perpendicular to AC, that means we have to use that property, that similarity in a right angle triangle. So what is that similarity in a right angle triangle? If we draw this BD or any segment perpendicular to the hypotenuse from the opposite vertex, then these two triangles are similar to each other. Okay, not only each other, they both are similar to the original triangle. This is the similarity in a right angle triangle. So therefore triangle ABC, look at this, similar triangle ADB, look at that first triangle ADB, similar triangle BDC, and this is equation number 1. Okay, and just write down the reason here. Similarity in a right angle triangle. Similarity in a right angle triangle. Okay. So let's take the first pair of similar triangle. So which is the first pair? We will take here now. So triangle ABC, similar triangle. First triangle ADB, this triangle. Okay, ABC, similar triangle ADB, and we know that if two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides in a proportion. That means AB upon AD, first side, corresponding side, is equal to BC upon DB is equal to AC upon AB. Okay, and we know that reason is also what is there. This is CSST, corresponding sides of similar triangle. So look at the first and last ratio. Okay, we want that AB square. Okay, so for that purpose we will take first and last ratio, that is AB upon AD is equal to AC upon AB. Okay, so by making cross multiplication, AB into AB, that means AB square is equal to AC into AD. AC into AD, equation number 2. Okay, look at this. We got the first one here, AB square. So let's take one more pair of a similar triangle. First we will keep as it is, triangle ABC, similar triangle BDC. Now look at this. ABC is also similar to the BDC, and if two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides in a proportion. That means again AB upon BD is equal to DC upon, not DC, this is BC upon DC is equal to AC upon BC. Okay, and that is again CSST, corresponding sides of similar triangle. Look at the last two ratios here. Now what is there in the last two ratio? This is BC upon DC is equal to AC upon BC. So by making cross multiplication, okay, so BC into BC, that is BC square is equal to AC into DC. Equation number 3. Okay. Look at the equation number 2 and 3. AB square, BC square, and we want here AB square plus BC square. That means we have to add these two equations. Done. So next point is add equation second and third. Okay, so which is equation number LHS of the equation number second, AB. So we will take that AB square plus LHS of the equation number third, now that will be ABC square is equal to, now add the RHS, now AC into AD. This is the RHS, AC into AD plus, now what is there, AC into DC, now AC into DC. Now look at these two terms here. AC is here, again AC is here. So we can easily take that AC as a common. So that will be AC. Now which are the remaining things? AD plus DC. And look at that. AC into, now AD plus DC. Look at this. AD plus DC. That means AC. So AC is here. We have to write that reason A dash D dash C. Okay. So AC into AC, that means AC square. So therefore AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Look at this. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Here it is. Just write down like this. Therefore AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. In this way, easily we can prove that square of the hypotenuse in a right angle triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides. Okay, which are the remaining two sides? AB and BC. How simple is this theorem? Okay, mind well, this is also 5-star theorem. Done. So this much is enough in this video. If you like this video, share it and subscribe my channel Maths Equation.